Hi there, Stefan Kesting from GrappleArts.com here. What we're going to talk about today are the 3 most common errors when people are learning to use the butterfly guard. I see these mistakes all the time, and I've made every one of them. So the first mistake is not to sit upright. There are some people who can work the butterfly guard off their back down here, but they're far and few between, and most of his good, powerful, high percentage guard passes rely on flattening me out here. Once I'm flat on my back, I'm kind of dead in the water. If I am flat on my back, what I want to do is get some kind of grip, pull him onto me a little bit, then kick him away and sit up. Now I back upright. Now I can go back to being offensive and not being pinned on the ground. So number 1, being flat. Number 2 is not grip fighting. Just about any grip that he gets on me, whether he's standing or on the ground, is bad for me. If he stands and controls my ankles, that's bad because, for example, he can lift my ankles up and drive me flat and pass. If he controls one ankle in my head, he can spin me and pass. He gums up my offense, he gums up my movement. So I cannot let him grab me. It doesn't matter with the gi, without the gi. If he grabs my ankles, I circle my feet out. If he controls my head, I get rid of that grip. If he grabs my arm, I strip it. If he grabs my lapel, I strip it like that. I just cannot be complacent about sitting there and letting him control the grips. That's got to be my number 1 priority, or my number 2 priority after not lying flat. Now the third mistake that people make is not recognizing that the butterfly guard is an offensive position. And by offense, it means that you've got to be launching attacks. Mostly sweeps, few submissions. You've got to keep him on the run. If you just wait there and sit there, he'll eventually just run around or flatten you out or do other bad things to you. So that's why you need to have offensive plans. Now with a butterfly guard, I like to think of it as having a long distance plan, a medium plan, and a close range plan. For example, if we're long distance here, this is not the right time to do the basic butterfly guard sweep, but this might be a great time to start hitting an arm drag. So at this long range where I can sort of basically touch him, I can touch him with my hand, but I can't get a powerful underhook, I can't get an overhook, I can't really get deep under his hips. From here, I might be concentrating on, say, an arm drag, right? Working towards the back. If he's standing, we're here. Again, I can just barely touch him with my hand. I can, again, work an arm drag. Maybe I can scoot in, put my feet behind his ankles, control him with the idiot sweep, and knock him over. Now I'm being offensive. At a closer range, now I can get an underhook. He can put more weight on me, but I've got the underhook. Now I can start thinking about the classic butterfly guard attacks. You know, like the basic butterfly guard sweep, the reverse butterfly guard sweep, those sorts of things. At extremely close range, when he's really putting a lot of weight on me, I still have to have a plan here. One thing that you might do here to stay offensive is to just work and throw him up into the air. Fall back, throw him up in the air. Now, you've created a position. Once he's in the air, you can spin to a knee bar. You can do all kinds of sweeps. One of the simplest, grab the ankles, use your shins, push him backwards. So, 3 most common errors. Number 1, lying flat. Number 2, not controlling the grips. Number 3, not having an offensive plan for each common range, long, medium, short, and most of the common situations. So if you want some more help with the butterfly guard, you can check out my Butterfly Guard and X-Guard DVD. You can check out the How to Defeat the Bigger, Stronger Opponent DVD series that I did with Emily Kwok, both of which resources approach the butterfly guard from slightly different angles and will give you a lot of good tools, techniques, and drills. But the important thing is to not get discouraged. It's a complex position, it's open, there's a lot of movement, and it's very, very powerful for you. So it does take a little bit of time to dial it in, to become comfortable with it, but once you do, it'll be totally worth it. It might well become your number one position when you're on the ground, when you're fighting somebody bigger, stronger, really athletic, because it's such a powerful sweeping position. So don't lie flat, fight for the grips, and have a plan at each range, and you'll do great with it.